Hello, hello. We'll give it a minute here to gather an audience. I see one person's watching. All right. Hello, everybody. As always, we are at the Wildcat Sanctuary in Sandstone, Minnesota. We are a forever home for wildcats in need. My name is Meryl. I am a media intern here at the sanctuary. You, of course, know Judson, who was recently hired on. And today, I heard yesterday that everybody wanted to see beautiful Miss Shadow, one of our black leopards. And so, wish granted. I know yesterday people were asking for Caesar and Logan, which Judson was able to give you a little bit before Logan got a little too excited. But this is Shadow. It's hard to tell from a distance, her and Shazam. They are both black leopards, melanistic leopards. And Shadow is not in a great spot to see. She just kind of looks like a black log hanging out there. But Shadow is hanging out in her shift yard, which currently has the best sun exposure, so that's why there's that wire wall there. She has a door up next to me that extends to the rest of her much larger habitat. But she finds that sometimes this spot gets the best sun. This little perch right here is truly one of her favorites. But it's also one of the hardest ones to see. So she's kind of behind some trees, and I'm zoomed in right now. She's a little far away, which is good. She's keeping her space. Yes. Hi, Nadia. Yes, Cookie is doing very well. She, as many of you know, she had her surgery yesterday to remove a couple of tumors. Luckily, none of them were cancerous, but they were, two of them were under each armpit, I think, and so it was causing her some discomfort while walking. So yesterday she had those removed. She's doing well. I saw her this morning. She's still in some pain because, as I said, some of the masses were in her armpits. So that's not a very fun place to have stitches if you're a dog. So she's taking it easy today. She's on some pain medication. She's doing well. I'm sure she'll recover beautifully and be back to her sweet self. Yeah, so that's really great to hear. If you're just joining us, we are the Wildcat Sanctuary in Sandstone, Minnesota. This is Shadow. She's a black leopard. She's one of the residents we don't get to see too super often. She's sort of tucked away here. And sometimes it's hard to get service back in this area, but I thought I would give it a try today because it's a gorgeous day. And usually the odds are more in our favor to get cell service when the weather's nice. Sometimes when it's rainy, it's nearly impossible, even in spots that are usually great to get reception. But we're very lucky today. If you don't know Miss Shadow, which I'm sure most of you do know her, seeing as you love her and you're asking for her, but Miss Shadow came to TWS from New York. It's a very different environment than rural Minnesota. But she came with Caesar and Logan, who Judson got to show you yesterday. Two very large tigers. Some people refer to them as the horses of TWS because they are so large. And she also came with Callie, one of our white tigers. And Callie lives over in sort of the tiger area in Wild Woodlands. That's one of our biggest tiger areas. Oh, she's stretching. And Shadow is a black leopard who came from New York. It was fortunate that Shadow, Caesar, Logan, and Callie, the guy who had them in private ownership, it wasn't necessarily a cruelty case. He truly loved his cats. He tried to take the best care of them that he could, even though, you know, it's hard to take care of yourself too, and cats are really expensive to take care of. A tiger can take at least, and this is like a lowballing number, at least $10,000 a year to care for, and we have a lot of tigers. But so what happened was there was some new zoning laws where he lived, and he was forced to find a new home for his cats. And so we were really fortunate that he decided that they should live out the rest of their days at Sanctuary. So he and TWS worked together for, I think, over a year to help coordinate a smooth transition for the cats. And as you can see, it's gone very, very well. Shadow is just loving her life here. Most of the days she just, you know, naps as all cats are wont to do. And especially with the gorgeous sun that's been out, a lot of the cats have been soaking up every little bit that they can. See if I can zoom out here. I'm zoomed in to see Shadow a little better. It's always a risk when we zoom in because for some reason it's very difficult. We don't know if it's the service or if it's the live video, but it's often very difficult to zoom out once you are zoomed in. Usually if I like press really hard. Doesn't seem... I got it to do it a few days ago. So please hold. I'm going to face it towards the ground really quick. Don't worry. Nothing happened. I'm just going to try and zoom out. I'm standing in a puddle. I tested this before I started the video and it worked. So, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to want to zoom out right now. But anyway, we're enough zoomed out that this can work. Behind us, behind Shadow, we have Simon and Jeremy, who are hanging out up on one of their favorite perches. When I started this post, let's see. Oh, I accidentally got rid of comments. You know, sometimes live videos are just... the technology just doesn't want to work for me. But, well, usually if I swipe left, I'm able to get your comments back, but they're not coming back right now, so sorry I can't see what's going on. I'll try again in a second. But apparently Simon and Jeremy, when I started this live post with Miss Shadow, they were facing me. And now it seems they have turned around so you can only see their butts. I think cats know when you're trying to film them or take a photo of them because... Oh, hi! Nope. Because they know the exact worst spots to lay in. Yeah, and these boys are also just out enjoying the sun. Oh, good, I got the comments back. Still can't zoom out, though, but that's okay. So Simon and Jeremy are just hanging out on one of their very tall platforms. You can see that super relaxed tail just hanging all the way down. From the back, I'm not sure if that's Simon or Jeremy with their tail down. They turned around while I was showing you guys Miss Shadow. Hi. And they're like, oh, are you still here? You're so annoying. If you're just tuning in, we are the Wildcat Sanctuary in Sandstone, Minnesota. We are forever home for wildcats in need. Today we're hanging out with Simon and Jeremy, who have decided to turn around as soon as I put the camera on them. In typical cat fashion. Hello. Or maybe the sun is just better that way. Maybe they just needed to sun their butts for a little while. But we were also checking in with Miss Shadow, who's sunning herself on one of her favorite platforms. It's a really peaceful day here at the sanctuary. The sun is shining. It's still a little chilly out. It's still a little early. And all the cats are out enjoying the sun. If you heard or saw our live posts the past day or two, we had actually a couple inches of snow, if you can believe that. Snow in May, my goodness. But all that snow melted yesterday. It's been very soggy here at the sanctuary. Our road, there's a dirt road leading into the sanctuary for a couple of miles that we all take every morning. And it's been suffering, I have to tell you. It's it's a rough drive. A lot of our animal care interns have made the sacrifice to stay multiple nights here at the sanctuary because the road is pretty intraversible if you don't have four-wheel drive, which not all of us do. I'm lucky that I do. So, but even with four-wheel drive, it's difficult. There's some scary patches on that road. It's very muddy, very pitted. But we all somehow, we make it in every day, or we stay the night because, you know, these cats aren't going anywhere. So it's amazing that people come here, you know, rain or shine, snow or sleet. Now it's mud, but, you know, they'll find a way to make sure these cats get breakfast and to be able to stretch and sleep in the sun and not worry about a thing. I don't think they even know how hard it is for their caretakers to get in every morning. But that's the way it should be. We don't want them to have to worry for anything. It's called a sanctuary for a reason, right? But Miss Shadow's just been enjoying her nap. Simon and Jeremy behind me are enjoying sunning their butts. And I guess we'll leave her to her nap. Thanks for tuning in for this super peaceful morning at the Wildcat Sanctuary. We will talk to you again next week on Monday and see who we get to visit with then. But until then, we'll talk to you again soon. Thank you for tuning in and for all your support. We really appreciate it. Bye.